ITV News has learned almost every county council in England plans to raise council tax by the maximum amount allowed. The vast majority are in a worse financial position now than before last autumn's budget. Data shared exclusively with us by the County Councils network also showed that councils are more likely to make cuts to adult social care, school transport and libraries, with some warning they might need to turn off streetlights. Our deputy political editor Anushka Astana reports.
In East Sussex, the County Council is considering increasing parking charges, making staff redundant and closing day centres. Next door in Kent, youth services, school transport and the budget for roads have been hit. It's all to protect services like adult social care, but they say they're at breaking point too.
I thought last year was the worst it's ever been, but it has got worse. We are going into a social care that is not fit for purpose.
She says the rise in employers' national insurance has pushed costs up 11% in care homes across Kent, with the council only covering 4% of that.
I've had a meeting today with 100 providers who are all saying the same thing as me, and I can't see the way out.
The Chancellor put £1.3 billion extra into local government in the budget, but a survey from the County Councils network, shared exclusively with ITV News, reveals how dire things remain. 85% of county councils in England say they are in a worse position financially than before the budget. The number planning to raise council tax by the maximum 4.99% has risen from 68 to 93%. But that comes alongside a squeeze on spending, with 31% preparing severe cuts and even more targeting social care, school transport, street lighting and libraries.
So you're putting up council tax and you're reducing services. Do you see why residents in Kent might be frustrated?
Frustrate, I think, is an understatement. I actually said last year, we apologise, but because of the government's funding methodology, we're actually asking you for more money for less service.
The CCN represent 37 of the biggest councils in England, including Kent, who say government decisions have unfairly hit rural areas like theirs, but it's little comfort to residents.
Council tax going up, I think it's another stab at the lower class.
Do you feel like you can afford to pay more council tax?
Not really, no.
It's the way of the world at the moment. Everyone wants more and more and more.
I recognise the huge pressure that local authorities are under after a decade of cuts and austerity. We can't turn everything around overnight, but we did make more money available for local authorities in the budget last year.
Councils say the extra money is welcome, but that it is nowhere near enough. Anushka Astana, ITV News.